and Girls Club family, it's Ebony. Today I want to discuss something that I don't believe is talked about enough, and that's your rights when you are interacting with law enforcement. With everything going on right now, I think that it's super important for people to understand what they can and can't do legally. First and foremost, if you are ever stopped by a cop, pulled over, anything, always remain calm. Try to be as respectful as possible and make sure that you don't give them any excuse to put anybody's life in danger. If you're stopped on the street, you do not have to answer questions legally. You can always say, I don't want to talk, and ask if you're free to go. If they say yes, walk away calmly. If they say no, ask why you're being detained. Because police cannot search you or your belongings, your car, anything like that, without probable cause or a warrant, they are trained to get your consent without you even always fully knowing what you're consenting to. If you're stopped on the street, you do not have to consent to a pat down. You can always say, officer, I don't consent to searches. However, this may make them suspicious. In the state of Wisconsin, you are not legally required to identify yourself to the officer unless you are being detained or arrested. However, again, if you choose not to, this is something that will also make them suspicious. If you're being pulled over, always stop immediately. Don't wait to pull over until you think that it's safe or a better place. Stop immediately. Keep your hands on the steering wheel and avoid any sudden movement. When they ask for your license, registration, tell them where it's at. So my license is always in my purse. So I would tell the officer that, hey, my license is in my purse. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it now and move in a slow and calm manner. If your registration is in the glove compartment, like most people keep it, same thing. Tell the officer my registration is in my glove compartment and ask if it's okay if you can reach for it. Again, you do not have to answer any questions if you are not being detained or arrested. You do have a right to remain silent. If you get pulled over, do not admit to anything. Let the officer tell you why they pulled you over. For example, if I get pulled over and the cop walks up, I'm not going to immediately say, oh, I'm sorry, I was speeding, I was going blah, 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 in a 75. And if he asks me if I knew I was speeding, I'm going to say no, because I am not admitting to anything. Again, officers can't search anything without probable cause, and they are trained to get your consent without necessarily asking you, can I do this? May I do this? If an officer asks, can I search your vehicle? You have a right to say, no, you may not. However, an officer might say, I'm going to search your vehicle, okay? Or, you don't mind if I look in your trunk, do you? In these instances, they're searching for consent. This is where clarification is required. You can always ask the officer, am I required to let you search? Do I have to comply? And if they say no, you don't have to let them. Generally, if the officer is asking you to search the car, then you providing those statements will help protect your rights.